Hello and welcome to the Feminine Millionaire Show. I'm your host, Polly Alexander. I'm a success coach, intuitive healer, and a passionate creative. And I believe that we all have the power to manifest magic and miracles into our life. If creating success in a spiritual, feminine, and joyful way is your goal, this show is for you. You'll understand how to overcome your past, bring your soul's greatest gifts to the world, and up-level your income, impact, joy, and happiness. Let's all rise together. So I'm all about practical magic, harnessing the process of magic, of using our intuition, of connecting to source, of allowing divine wisdom and ideas and inspiration to flow through us. And then harnessing our intuition to guide us to be in the right place at the right time. But I'm also about practicality. I'm also about actually birthing these dreams, ideas and visions into the world, creating tangible effects, creating tangible products and services. And today I'm going to dive into practicality. I'm going to dive into the topic of time, because what good is an incredible idea or a light bulb moment if you can't find a way to make it a reality, if you can't find space to invest the time and energy into birthing it to the world. So whether you're a man or a woman, modern life involves juggling many things. I'm sure, like me, you've had the occasional fantasy of giving it all up and going and living this simple life. Growing vegetables, making your own bread, crafting at home. And as women, we wear many hats, many roles within the family system, within modern life. And when you run your own business, that's multiplied because you're required not only to deliver your service or product, but also to be the marketing department, the accounts department, the business development department, and customer service, to name but a few. And if you have team, also professional training and leadership. So with all of these things on your plate, how do you find time to birth new projects into the world? How do you make progress on new ideas when your schedule is already full? Now, this is a question I love because in seeking answers, it empowers us to take even more control of our life and destiny. It's a really empowering question to ask. I've been an entrepreneur for 20 years now, and it's a question I've been exploring the answer to over time. And I've come up with many amazing ways to shift your relationship with time. In Thrive Beautifully, we spent an entire month working on changing beliefs and realities around time so that you no longer have to say, I don't have enough time. We're about to start that month, which, by the way, if you would like to join us, now's the time to get in, because we do the topics on 12 months rotation, and time is going to be March's topic. And we'll dive into all of the limiting beliefs that hold us in the story and pattern of not enough time. Now, the story of not enough time is actually from the same family of lack and scarcity as the not enough money story. And quite often when the money flow improves, then the lack and scarcity program transfers to time. This deep program of I should be doing more, I should be achieving more, I'll be more valuable, more worthy if I'm more productive. But to have more than enough time and more than enough money can seem to be an impossible goal at times. Yet the good news is there are ways to shift your story around time, and today I'm going to share one of those with you, because when it comes to time, We don't do overwhelm, and we don't attempt to do too much. So I'm going to rewind to last month. I came back from my January vacation and then I got my first bout of COVID. And yes, I popped my COVID cherry and I now have lots of delicious natural antibodies in my system. Plus, I actually got an extra week's rest because I was unable to speak and very, very tired. So I really was called into this proper surrender with long, long days of deep sleep, and I was so nourished as a result. But it was pretty much the end of the month when normal service resumed in the business. Plus, I had multiple projects on the go in my life. Renovations at home, restarting one-to-one client work, the Thrive Beautifully Mastermind. So I had to come up with a strategy to move forwards with all the different areas of my life that were important to me. Now remember, you can have it all, but you can't do it all. So here's introducing the hour-long chunk. So I will commit to doing 1 hour of a new project in a day. And doing that, just 1 hour a day for the last 2 weeks, I've actually created a brand new healing journey for you, which will be coming soon. It's something really powerful that you can join at any time, that doesn't take a lot of time, and that you can do at your own pace and as and when you choose. And I've been wanting to find time to create this for a while, but that free week or those free couple of weeks don't just open up in most of our schedules. So first of all, I wrote out all the tasks involved in bringing this project to fruition. You can do this in a project management system like Asana. I like to just do it on an A4 piece of paper and then put that in the back of my planner that I look at every day. So I chunked these tasks into small tasks, and then each work day, I would schedule an hour in my diary around my regular work commitments and meetings to work on the project. So it was a different time each day, but I would make sure that I showed up to do something on this project without expectations about how much I would get done. But I would just spend an hour working on this project, and now after 2 weeks, it is almost done. Now, a balanced life is a happy life. So I've been applying this strategy to other areas of my life too. I did the same with my art practice. So for ages, this mindset of I want a whole afternoon or I want a whole free day to go in the art studio has been holding me back. So I switched it to the goal of getting into the studio for an hour at a time. Now that hour worked magic, because I was solely and totally dedicated to being in that mental, physical, and energetic space of creating, and I was really present with it. Time expanded. I started gaining traction on my painting hour by hour. I felt different. I created results. So then I applied it to my personal life. And I allocated an hour of my time each evening to dating. And guess what? Things moved forwards. So here's some tips. 3 tips to help you implement this. The first one is to be flexible. So if your schedule is already full some days, consider starting an hour earlier or running an hour later. And over time, you can adjust your schedule so you're not booked back to back. I'm no longer available for this. I simply don't do it. It's a choice. And you'll also get better at pacing yourself over time. Tip number 2 is have a why. Why is this project important to you? Be emotionally connected to the end result and to the outcome. Now, you probably know I have an amazing course called the Abundance Accelerator, and it's helped hundreds of people start clearing their money blocks and shift their limiting beliefs and programs around money. And I wanted to help people in a broader sense with another healing journey that they could take easily and manageably that would yield equally powerful results. So it's really important for me to bring this work to the world, to bring these healing journeys, because I know how profoundly they can impact people's lives. And I know it's part of what I'm here to do. It's part of what I'm here to bring to the world. And so part of my soul's duty to bring through my purpose is actually to commit to doing some of what we can deem the boring parts, the organization, the implementation, the setup, the structure, the writing. And we don't have to always do some of these pieces ourselves. They can absolutely be outsourced. But for me, in this instance, I needed to make decisions as I went. I needed to create as I went. So it really was me that was going to bring it through in this way. And the third tip is presence. So in that hour, your phone is off. There are no distractions. You hold firm boundaries with any family members that perhaps may be in the same space. And you just allow yourself to be present for that hour. And it doesn't mean rushing or pushing, but just presence. So it's time to drop this all or nothing idea around birthing new projects and ideas and just start to move forwards now. I invite you to share this mantra with me. An hour a day is enough to make magic happen. An hour a day is enough to make magic happen. And for more on this topic of time, listen to episode 30, How to Have More Time. Have a wildly spacious and abundant week. I am super excited to share with you that enrolment to Thrive Beautifully is open. And I thought I'd give you a little insight into what it's like to be in the program with some feedback from one of our current members. Thrive Beautifully has been incredibly beneficial for me in my business. The program's provided invaluable insights into strategic planning. I've gained a deeper understanding of my target audience, refined my product suite, and increased my prices. I've also appreciated the supportive community and resources available through Thrive, which have empowered me to overcome challenges and stay inspired on my entrepreneurial journey. So Thrive Beautifully is my year-long mastermind for women entrepreneurs. We have rotating topics. So each month we work through a topic which has a powerful impact on how you feel about your life and business. So as I mentioned, March is the month of time, and I lead powerful energy work to clear limiting beliefs and old patterns on that topic each week. Then there's powerful business and mindset training sessions, and there's intuitive feedback on your ideas, on your proposals, on your plans, your courses, your pitches, and deep inner healing hot seats, as well as business mentoring. As my client said, this is a program that's about life, not just business. And that's really true, because how we do one thing is how we do everything. So when you lean into expansion in your business and more flow and more grace and more ease and more money, it actually filters through to every area of your life. And this is one of the most fun things for me as a leader to witness in the people I support, to see the other areas of their life expanding and flourishing as they expand as a leader in their business. So if you are curious, you can find out more with the link in the show notes. Have a wonderfully spacious and graceful week. Bye for now.